up, guys? Bad Holic here, Comic Book Fiend Club East Chapter President and Club Vice President here with a Prime One Studios unboxing. So here we have the Deathstroke comic book version, 1/3 scale statue by Prime One Studios. I've waited a long time for this one. It's been 2 years in the making, a little over 2 years since I've ordered it. A little backstory on this one. I actually was going to have this shipped out by Sideshow towards the end of December, beginning of January. But they came in with a shipping quote of $350 and I freaked out. At some point there's got to be a little bit of a limit on things, and $350 for shipping was maybe just a little bit too much for me. Also at the time I had a little personal thing going on, so I canceled the order. I got my non-refundable deposit back. And in January, my personal situation cleared up and I was able to order this directly from Prime One Studios for I think $210 shipped. So saved a little bit of money. I had to wait. It was their economy shipping, 1 to 3 months. Here we are, ordered it about I think mid-January. Here we are mid-April, and it's finally in hand. Beyond excited about this one. I loved it the second I saw it. Just the whole look of it, the exclusive, everything. So, damn, I am crazy excited to get this one.
Can we give a box size comparison?
Let's get the box size comparison. These things are huge. They're massive. They're about 40 pounds a piece. The boxes are about 34 inches tall. The tallest one, the blue one here. And I wanted to showcase the box art one because I think the box art is awesome. I think you could display this just on its own. It's already one of my favorite box arts, if that matters for anything, but ultimately it's just going to end up back in the shipper and stored away, but still a very cool piece. Over here we have, I've been preparing for this for a long time. I got a sketch done by Tyler Kirkham with the half skull look for Deathstroke, and on this other side over here is where you'll see the Tony Daniels sketch that I have, but right now it's getting graded by CGC, so it's not going to make it in time, but it's all going to be part of the display that I have for it. Tony Daniels, Tyler Kirkham, they had an awesome run on Deathstroke back on the New 52 run. I think their Deathstroke art is top of the line, of course next to George Perez. So having those two sketches displayed next to the statue, I think it's going to make for a pretty sick display. Yeah, right now we'll go ahead and move the box art off. So I went ahead and cut them and opened them up, or haven't opened them up, but I cut them just to make this a little bit quicker. So this will be the first time that I get to see everything. I believe this is the blue box, and it was a little bit heavier, so I'm guessing this was probably the base. And I'm right. Whew. Good Lord. I know if you watched my Mr. Freeze unboxing, I was freaked out about the size of the piece. And once again, like even I know how big these Prime One pieces are going to be. I know the measurements, and I've owned a couple of them, but I mean, just seeing it in person, you're just, damn, these things are so big. So freaking big. Okay. don't even know if I have enough room by the time you get this thing together, if I can even spin it on my Lazy Susan here. But damn, the space is so big. I mean, really, the video, pictures, it never does these things justice. Prime One gets a lot of flack for their bases, a lot of grays, dark colors involved, and this does have a lot of grays and darks, but just the work on the skulls, making them look kind of decaying, has some crud painted on them, all the lines within the crevices of the base on the rock all has paint. I mean, they do a really good job. I never really complain about the darker scale, the darker colors they use. I tend to gravitate towards that. But, I mean, it's pretty damn awesome to me. So, really don't think I'm going to have enough room to even put this thing together where it's at. Good Lord, man.
Looks like you just have a big stick.
So, and there's a chip right there.
Oh. Look on his hand.
Yep, one of the fingernails is broken off. So, I don't know. I'll look, but I don't see it in the bag or in the space that it was in the box, but I will contact Prime One about that. That is unfortunate. I've never dealt with Prime One directly with their customer service. I've always ordered through Sideshow, but I imagine they'll take care of me, hopefully.
Grim Reaper. Is that what that is?
Yeah. I'm not gonna get too disappointed. We're gonna get breakages. It's gonna happen. They'll take care of me. And this is the other hand.
Fingernails look good.
Fingernails look good on this one. No issues.
How's it hook in there? Magnets or no?
Yeah, magnets. Strong magnet in there, no problem. So this Deathstroke comes with some switch out parts. A lot of switch out parts actually. We're just going to kind of set things to the side here, but he has a couple different arms. That's going to hold different types of his arsenal. So far, everything looks good there.
One box down.
There's one box down. We'll get to the next. And this should have the body. Yeah, there's a couple different parts here. All right. Get the sickle out first. And this is the piece. When this was first shown, I don't want to say people complained about it, but this is what's causing a lot of issues to display this one. The depth involved.
Watch that.
Oh. Not really wanting to go in there too well. What angle on that?
Watch his fingernails. Sounds like you got it.
Most definitely did not.
No?
Having quite the time on this one.
Could be something in the hole. Styrofoam or something?
No, I mean, I don't think I'm just hitting the right angle, maybe.
Gotcha. Oop. Got it.
Got it. And it is supposed to be broken in that part right there.
Ooh, careful. He's close.
He is
He's
close.
touching the wall.
Whew. And that's why this thing is so difficult to display. The depth on it alone. I mean, you're going to need quite the footprint. The display room to get this one. Looks pretty sweet though. Next up, we'll get the body out. Initial look looks pretty good. Awesome detail on the piece. The zipper running up his boot, all the straps, the detail painted on his metal armor plate underneath. Everything looks really damn good. He's keyed in obviously by this giant peg. Nothing's really working out for me at the moment. It's like even if he drops in, he's not going to line up. There we go. The key is don't get frustrated. Don't force anything. Sometimes things don't work out, but more than likely you're just not getting it. It's got to be at the precise angle. So yeah, I was sweating there a little bit, but just don't freak out. Don't panic. So the next piece, we have the scarf that goes around his neck, and this thing, everyone talked about how great of a job they did with this piece, and definitely agree. It is resin. It's of good material, but yet they've added these mixed media frills, I guess you'd want to say, off to the side there. I mean, this thing is very well done. He keys in, got a little peg hole there. Everything looks good.
What's that thing?
Is swords in their sheaths. I mean, paint looks great on them. The weathering they did on the cloth there. It's pretty damn good.
What's your hand? The fingernails.
And on there.
So much sticking out on this one.
This is an extra gun holster. I believe it's going to go on his hip. Yep. So he's got some shoulder pads. I believe there's 3 different shoulder pads depending on what arm display you go with. All right, let's get it. Super strong magnets, and they better be due to the angle that this arm is and how it's hanging down. Yeah, it better be pretty strong magnet if it's going to hold. On there.
You got the 2 pieces of wood.
Get my knife out, man. They put tape all through here to kind of hold these things in place as it's shipped. It was a good call. And this sword is made like of a metal material. It's got some weight to it. This is not definitely not plastic. That is pretty damn good. As I said, he's got a lot of display options right now. We're going to go with the sword option. It's pretty sweet. He's also got a gun option that adds some height to him. And he's got a pistol hand. That's one of his heads. This is the more mechanical looking head. Maybe like a more of a new 52 type head for him.
Turn it the other way. So I can see the orange. Yeah. Okay.
Each one of these heads comes with their own bandana. I believe it goes in between. So that's one look for Deathstroke. Damn, it looks mean. My boy Slade's looking pretty mean. Then we have a more classic look. And I noticed in someone else's review, I'm sorry, I forget whose review it was that I was watching on YouTube, but they said that this head was lighter. And it definitely is. Not sure the reasoning behind that, but this is more like his cloth mask. Like I said, classic Deathstroke.
What's the difference in the scarf thingies?
They match the color of the mask. Like this is a little bit more dirtier looking because it's cloth material. So the color kind of matches a little bit, but honestly, it's not a whole lot of a difference. Then there's the head that I'm going to display him with, the half skull head. I think this is just a badass look. It's got half skull, half mask. My boy looks like he's about ready to mess some stuff up. Those bandana pieces do feel a little flimsy.
What material are they?
I honestly don't quite know. Yeah, this is probably the look I'm going to go for when I display him. So my boy is all set. Such a huge piece. To be able to display him properly, I mean, you're going to need a lot of room. Two years waiting for it, and I am pretty excited. I think he looks awesome. I think the paint job is phenomenal. Just the details, the grittiness they put into it. From the base all the way up to his suit, all the extras, the sword's feeling like metal. The crevices in the skull you can see that have been painted. The scarf with the cloth type material there. It feels like they spared no expense on this one, and it turned out great. Yeah, we got a broken nail, but who can't relate to a broken nail every once in a while? They'll get that right for me, don't worry. We can switch out display so we can get him. Sitting there holding the gun. Here, we'll switch it out, and I'll do the rifle.
Okay.
And this is going to add a lot of height to him. I mean, and that display looks awesome too. Like, I really don't think you can go wrong right now with whatever option you choose to go with.
I can't even get it on the
Can't
view. Like, it's so tall.
Let's see just exactly how tall it is.
You stay straight.
About 36 inches tall with the rifle.
How wide? All the way to the cane.
Roughly 36 inches deep. With best guesstimate 25, 26 inches. You're going to have a time displaying this one if you don't have enough room to properly go with it. I mean, that's just everything involved in this piece. Like, it's going to be tough. And honestly, I don't have the room to display it either.
These little fringy things. I like that head with the guns.
Yeah, I do too. Kind of a mechanical look.
Yeah. I think the other head did go with swords, but
yeah, this thing is, it lived up to the hype. to be honest with you, I mean,
It's just so big.
they are so damn big. Like, you guys just have no idea until you actually own one and you unbox it. I mean, these things, it's not a sideshow piece. Like, they're a lot bigger than sideshow piece. Like, I don't even think I can turn it around due to the staff hanging out. I cannot turn this thing around to get a full 360 view on it. But do I recommend buying it? Yeah, absolutely. Is it an exclusive or fail? To me, I love the skull head, which was the exclusive. I had to have it. That's why I ordered directly from Prime One as well, because there was a wait list to get the exclusive from Sideshow when I was ready to order again, and I had to have that half skull. It's your opinion. I mean, this thing's going to display awesome without the half skull, but that's just something that I had to have with it. But damn, it's big. You better have a lot of space to accommodate it. Let us know what you think in the comments, what your favorite display setup would be, which head you would use, if you'd use the guns or the swords. If you have any questions, please shoot us a message. You can find us on Instagram, comicbookfiendclub.com. We've got a website. If you like videos like these and you like the statue unboxings, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notifications so you get notified every time we get another video up. We have statue unboxings, we have mystery box unboxings, we have hot sauce reviews, we have general discussions, we have the drunk cast, live shows. We have all kinds of great content coming out from all different members of the Comic Book Fiend Club. So, yeah, definitely hit us up. Subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you think about this statue in particular. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, peace.